Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. So I'm sure you can see the title of the video. We're going to talk about regimen versus or variety. So, yeah. Before I get started, I like to talk about why I'm qualified to discuss these things. So I'd actually been in the hospital years ago and learned about the idea of using food as medicine years after that. And it just empowered me and gave me a lot of strength to do the things I needed to do. So along the way, I became a health coach so that I could learn more things for myself. And then I decided to share that with other people and hand over the resources that it kind of took me a little bit of, trial and error to get to for myself. But I wanted to be that resource that could just hand those things over to other people. So that's where I am today. And I really think that I've learned how empowering, every meal is and the benefits that we get from food, that a lot of the diseases and symptoms that we deal with don't even have to occur. I mean, there are ways with a healthy enough lifestyle. I didn't even need to deal with them in the first place. Wouldn't that be even cooler? Hold on a second. It's being a little wonky today. Yeah, so yeah, that's where I am. So I want to share this message with as many people as I possibly can, so that we don't have to deal with a lot of those diseases that I think would be really cool if we didn't have to deal with them at all. So yeah, so that's where I am. Along those lines, I created a course on how my connection is being wonky again. I designed a course on how to change your diet, because I think a lot of people understand why changing your diet, or at least adding more plants, whichever you're ready for, is definitely important, but I'm not sure people understand how to make that happen. So that's why I created the course, so I could be as helpful to other people as I possibly could be. And that's what I thought of, to create the course. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I will send you the link to it. Yeah, so back to the idea for today of regimen versus variety. Why my connection is being wonky today. So silly. Anyway, regimen or variety. So a lot of people, it's kind of funny. I always wonder if people eat the same meals like for breakfast or dinner. Some people really can. They're very regimented in the fact that, they can eat the same things. Like my husband, for instance, eats the same breakfast every day. I can't do that. I like the variety. And I have a list that I pull from, and, it's like 5 or 6 things that I rotate, for breakfast for me. So if you are stuck in more of a regimen, then you can break out of the box. Something like a Buddha bowl is something that you might want to try. It's something that you can have for, say, a lunch every day, but you can add different ingredients to it. It can be completely different every day. So it's just one idea. I'm on the other side of the spectrum where variety is kind of exhausting for me. As far as, breakfast and lunch, like I said, I like variety, but sometimes it's kind of exhausting for me to really put that energy into deciding what to eat. So, yeah, I rely on something called Daily Harvest, which I'll actually link link that I have down below, which is something that you might be interested in. It's a discount code if you are interested in trying it. It's meals that come, already made, already prepared. So they're things that you can put in the freezer and then you can just pull them out. So I actually have tried having that for my breakfast and earlier meals in the day, and that has really helped a lot. But again, I still have to choose which one to have, so it's narrowed down, but it's not as cut and dry, I guess, as I would like it to be. So if anybody has any suggestions, I talk about on all of these that whether you're watching this live or on replay, if you have any if you've experienced this in your life, if you've maybe figured out how to go about this, or if you have something to share, or any information, I'd really appreciate it, especially in this one, because I'm looking for ways that I can change my routine so that maybe I don't need to put as much bandwidth into making those decisions, if that makes sense. So yeah, please reach out and feel free to post anything in the comments. And also, as always, post anything in the comments if you want me to cover something in the future. I definitely look forward to that, because I always say this every week. I want to make this as useful to you as possible. So, let me know. if there's anything that I can talk about that you're interested in. The other thing is I'm on all different social channels, and I will link our Facebook group, Benefits of Eating Plants, and I really think that you should join that if you haven't already. It's a great place where we share lots of information and recipes and, all kinds of things to kind of keep you motivated and keep you just interested, lots of different things that we can learn about together. So I definitely encourage you to join that. Connections being wonky again. I will also link my YouTube channel. After I post these on Sundays, then I post them on Wednesday on my YouTube channel, and I include some other things, and I'm looking to kind of expand that this year. So that's my project that I'm kind of working on the side. So I will post that below also, so you can look at all different things that we've talked about in the past and just different things to kind of get you thinking. So I think that's about it for today, though. Have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye, everybody.